Hello, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Miley, and I am here to give you all a collective message for the week of May 4th through the 10th, 2025. Before we jump right into your reading, I would like for you to know that you have free will to listen to the message that I channeled today through the cards, and I hope that regardless of the decision you make, you will make your decision based on your own inner guidance. Because this is a general reading, parts of the channeled message may or may not resonate, so if it does not resonate, release and do not force it to resonate for whatever your life situation may be at the time you are seeing this video. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's get right into your reading. For your tarot cards, you have the Ten of Swords upright, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Judgment card reversed. The energy from these cards feel very heavy, but it also feels like there is a letting go of something that was heavy that is coming in soon. There is this energy of giving up on something, like this was your last straw. It feels like there's too much input that people are putting in on something or someone, and someone is tired of others' opinions and letting it affect them. And this person is saying, I'm done. Since everyone has an opinion on this issue, you can fix it. Since everyone is an expert and knows what they are talking about, I'm tired of trying to fix things. So there is this energy of wrapping things up whether you want to or not. Either way, you have had it. I'm hearing the saying, too many chefs in the kitchen or too many cooks in the kitchen. No one is listening to what another person has to say. Everyone thinks that they are the expert in the room and that everyone should just listen to them. Everyone's too busy playing this game of I'm the leader, no, I'm the leader, instead of trying to work together as a team. I'm getting the visual of a teenager and the adults around them are discussing amongst each other what the next step the child should make for their life because they're about to graduate high school soon, but no one is directly talking to the child and asking them what it is that they would want for their future. And the teenager is kind of observing all of the adults conversing with each other, and the teenager is saying to themselves, there's no getting through to them. Whatever their plan is for me, I'm just going to follow through with it because it's clear that what I want is not that important, or my opinions on how I think my life should play out is not worth listening to. So I'm going to give up on trying to get others to see things from my perspective because it's clear to me that they think that I don't know what's best for me, as if I don't know myself. I'm also picking up on the visual of someone being the subject of gossip and saying people are going to have their opinions. There's no point in me trying to explain myself in the situation at hand because it's clear that everyone else has made up their minds without hearing my side of the story. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut for the time being. There is a whole lot of talking this week and not enough active listening. In the Judgment card reverse, there is a lack of people not being self-aware that them not stopping to listen is what's causing the problem to keep festering on this way. People are not paying attention to what they are saying or are not mindful of the words that they are speaking to another person. I will say that it could be very easy for someone to gaslight another if the other person is not listening carefully. I'm getting that if there is no proof, there are no receipts that a person said this or said that or agreed to this or agreed to that or didn't agree to that, then that could lead to things being very tricky to handle moving forward. And in the Ten of Swords upright, I'm seeing you washing your hands of something and saying, I'm done. There is nothing left for me to give in this situation. I can't get through to this person what I am trying to convey to them, and it's like talking to a wall. And I'm getting that if you're the one who decides to let things go and move on with your life, the other person may still try to hold on to this back and forth that the two of you were initially having and saying, I'm not done. But you're like, well, I am, and I don't want to go in circles with you anymore about this. I'm moving on. The Seven of Cups upright is here, as well as the Star card upright as the clarifying card, and I heard wishful thinking. So maybe whatever it is that some of you may be trying to push through and move on from this week, you're going in you're going in it with the mindset of, if I think it, then so be it. If I try to have positive thoughts and move on from this, then maybe these thoughts will turn into my reality. Someone is trying to create illusions for themselves in hopes that it will create the reality that they want to be in. Now, this could be a negative thing or it could be a positive thing, depending on how you use it. A negative way of using this could be to create a false narrative for something. You may remove yourself from reality and refuse to pay attention to the facts and what is actually happening in front of you. You could be refusing to pay attention to what you are doing in order to make sense of this false narrative you have created for yourself. A positive way of viewing this would be creating manifestations for yourself that positive things will flow to you this week. You are manifesting that you will easily get through what you want to get through this week because the star card is here in the upright position. I'm inclined to say that for the vast majority of you this week, you will be leaning towards your wishful thinking being a positive thing for you. You are making the decision to focus on the new and let go of what will eventually be in the past and will no longer matter to you. I'm seeing some of you healing or getting over what has been annoying you as of late. It's like working in a group project with people who are unbearable to work with, and you are just looking forward to the day that you don't have to work with these group of people together again. You're kind of just riding the wave a little bit. I'm not seeing a lot of you put up a fight. You're kind of just over it at this point and are just waiting for things to be over. You are staying in your lane and are doing your best to do your part in a situation until things start to die down a bit. The Knight of Swords is here reversed, and this card is here for those who are trying to pick up a fight with someone or has a hard time letting certain things go this week. I'm getting that you are not focused on the right thing. With this card, I keep getting pulled back to the too many chefs in the kitchen saying. I'm also getting that some of you may be a little too focused on what someone else is doing and not focused on what you should be doing. You may be too busy with telling others what to do and trying to play the leader that you aren't even realizing that you are not doing your part and staying in your lane to ensure that you succeed in what you are trying to achieve. The Chariot card upright is here in your reading to confirm this. What everyone wants to achieve this week, you can. You just have to be focused and stay in your lane. I'm picking up on the vibes of someone doing something for attention, but not doing their job. They are ignoring their responsibilities, and not too many people around this person are happy about this. Them ignoring their responsibilities is what will lead them to a fall. They will miss out on something amazing that would have come in for them had they had been focused on the right thing. This person is headed straight towards failing something if they don't grab the reins or grab the steering wheel to ensure that they are in control and are in their lane. I'm getting that those who have remained consistent with staying in their lane this week will be rewarded in some way, and those who choose to not be focused on their priorities may be met with disappointment if they are not careful. Things are going to play out things are not going to play out how they expected. The Knight of Wands upright is here with the King of Swords upright as the clarifying card, and I'm picking up on someone following the rules. I'm hearing someone say these are the protocols and we should be following them as such, but others around this person are seeing them as kind of rebellious because this person is going against what everyone else wants to do. I'm seeing a group trying to create their presentation, and everyone else is so concerned with the visual aspect of the presentation that they are ignoring the fact that they are missing material from the presentation that would lead to them receiving a high score on their presentation. And someone in the group is coming in to say, hey, I would like to call attention to the fact that we are missing information on these particular slides that we need to include in order for us to ensure that we receive some points for these slides because the rubric says blah, 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 and no one in the group is listening to this person, or someone cuts them off mid sentence to say, that's not important. But it is. It is important. You just haven't made it a priority for yourself to care about it. And I'm getting that a small group of you out there are taking a risk and may try to go behind this person or group of people and correct their mistakes just so that you don't get in trouble or get penalized for their mistakes. You are just trying to ensure that your behind is covered because, again, I'm not seeing some of you put up a fight and telling someone that they are wrong or are missing something. Instead, you may choose to take matters into your own hands and correct the mistake yourself. You are checking behind yourself before you give someone the opportunity to check behind you and say that you are missing something or made a mistake. You are very careful with paying attention to certain details that others might not care too much about, but these little details are what will make a difference in something being good to being great to being perfect. The Six of Wands is now here reversed along with the Temperance card upright and as the clarifying card, and I'm picking up on this energy of others attacking you because they felt like you betrayed them. You did something that would have signaled to them that you rebelled against them. But whatever choice you decided to make, you're at peace with it. The people that may be confronting you about the issue cannot get a reaction out of you. You are standing firm with the choices that you are making and saying, regardless of how you feel about me, I know that I made the right decision, whether that decision was for everyone involved, or this could be a situation where you are choosing what is best for you, even if others don't understand it. It is clear that you are going with the flow, with what you feel called to do, and no one can take you out of this state of flowing where you need to flow. You are balanced, you are unshakable, unwavering. I'm drawn back to the King of Swords, and I'm picking up on being ethical, being logical to rationalize the choices that you are making. It's like everyone is talking about being a leader, but you are actually embodying what it means to be a leader, and you are standing firm with your choices. And if anyone has anything to say to you about your choices, you are not afraid to be honest about why you made the choices you made, and you are respectfully communicating this. You are speaking matter of factly that if anyone argued with you, they would be arguing against logic, which would make them look irrational, which would probably be the last thing that this person would want to come off as. I'm being pulled back to not only the Judgment card reversed, but also the Seven of Cups upright with the Star card upright. And I'm picking up on this idea of the universe consistently highlighting moments in a person's life where they are not learning the lesson on being a rational person. The universe keeps giving this person opportunities to learn how to become a rational person, but this person is not picking up on it. They are not taking the hint. They keep relying on their illusions to create the reality that they so badly want to be there. Again, creating a false narrative. And the universe is trying their best to work with this person to help them shift out of this particular illusion, or are trying to get this person to utilize their imagination in a more healthier, more positive way. The Eight of Pentacles reversed is here to talk about the quality of someone's work and how they are choosing to put out poor quality work because of their lack of focus to put out standard quality work. And it's showing how much this person truly cares about their work. They are not taking it seriously, which could impact their reputation, and people viewing this person as someone they wouldn't want to work with because of rumors spreading that this person does not know how to get the job done correctly. They may come off as disorganized and not know how to be prepared for when they are being tasked to do or complete something. They may have unknowingly given others the impression that they are unreliable and maybe perhaps underqualified to get the job done efficiently. They could come off as careless and they're only there to get their money, or a good grade and leave, but they aren't doing their job correctly like they're supposed to. They are leaving behind a trail of mess for others to clean up, and it's causing others to do more work than they expected themselves to do for the day or for the week. I am picking up on receiving negative reviews or negative reports. These negative reviews could potentially negatively impact a person's income if they are not careful. I am getting that if this person would snap back into reality for a moment and hear word of what's being said about them, they are either going to isolate themselves for a bit because their mental state cannot handle the criticism that others are giving to them. They may give themselves some time to hide away until the rumors die down, or this may trigger them to isolate and self reflect and become a little bit more self aware of how they have been acting. So, when they do decide to come back to society, they will start to approach things differently in hopes of dismantling the negative rumors about them. The Five of Cups reversed is here to say that someone may choose to seek out help in their time of need. This person may say, "What can I do to show others that the rumors about me aren't true? I do not perceive myself in this way, and I don't want others to have this perception of me." This person wants to turn things around for themselves for the better, and they are willing to do what they can to achieve this new goal of theirs. They don't want to dwell on the negative. They don't want to dwell on the past and whatever mistakes they've made. They don't want to live a life where they are full of regret. They want to be able to move on and not allow the negative to impact their life, their reputation, what they've worked so hard for. And if this person is willing to make certain changes, then yes, I do see things turning around for them in their favor, because the Nine of Cups card is here upright as the clarifying card for the Five of Cups reversed. They may be able to put themselves back out there and prove to others that they are, in fact, worthy of the platform or position they were given. I'm hearing a comeback. This person has the ability to bounce back after a setback. And for those of you this week that are already doing your job and getting things done and meeting the standard, hitting the mark to ensure that the job is done right and staying in your lane and having great concentration on your work, you will get recognition for this. Or you may receive praise or approval from someone whose opinion on your work matters, like your boss or your teacher, and you will be satisfied with yourself and the work you put in to receive the attention that you are getting. You remaining focused on your job and not worrying about what others are doing and shifting your focus onto the positive for yourself is what will lead toward your wishes coming true for you this week. The last thing that I would like to give you all is your oracle card from the Work Your Light Oracle Cards deck for the advice you need to receive or the advice you may need to carry with you for the week of May 4th through the 10th, 2025. And the card that came out for you was the Dance with Life card that says, do something to change your energy. And reading from the guidebook for your card, it says, life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. And for your Work Your Light action, it says do something to change your energy. And with that, I think that I am going to leave your reading here. I hope that the messages within this reading resonated with you. If you would like to, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to follow when I next upload. And until then, I hope that you all have a blessed and wonderfully divinely guided day. See ya!